Hi, good morning to everyone. Now we are going to see about the fourth unit of the refrigeration and air conditioning system. It is the air conditioning system. In first three units we see about the refrigeration cycle and its components, refrigerants and all. In fourth unit we are going to see about the air conditioning system. First is what is meant by air conditioning system. First we know about the what is the difference between refrigeration system and air conditioning system. Refrigeration system means our main focus on mainly lowering the temperature of the refrigerated space. Our main focus is reducing the temperature. But in air conditioning system, our focus is reducing the temperature and maintaining the moisture content and filtering the air, something and all. These are all combined as a air conditioning system. The main focus is reducing temperature and maintaining the moisture content of the room air or refrigerated or air conditioned space. First one is the standards of temperature. Standards of temperature means in international level they decide or experimented or they make a study about the overall large amount of people. For a more number of people they decide the standard temperature and pressures. What is the standard temperature and relative humidity for a standard temperature and relative humidity for comfort conditions? They make a 24 to 25 degrees Celsius is a standard temperature for air conditioning system. For comfortable conditions, some people may be comfortable when the temperature is 18 degrees or 17 degrees Celsius. For some people, they may be comfortable with the temperature of 28 degrees Celsius. It may be different from people to people, but the standard, they fix the standard value as a 24 to 25 degrees Celsius as a standard temperature and 50 to 60% as a standard relative humidity percentage of a air conditioned space. Next is what are all the components in the air conditioning system. First is the fan. It is for circulating a room air or air conditioned space air. It is for circulating a conditioned space air. Is the air conditioning coil. Next is the supply duct, supply outlet. Supply duct means and the air is conditioned or its temperature lowered or moisture content maintained. After that, it is supplied to the air conditioned space by via supply ducts and supply outlet. Next is the return outlets and return duct. Return outlets means it take air from a room and through the duct to the fan. Next is the filter. Filter is used for reducing the dust particles or filtering the dust particles in a room air by maintaining the purity of the room air. Next is heating chamber or cooling coil. Here we use in refrigeration cycle we see about it is used for only lowering the temperature of the refrigerator space. But in air conditioning system, it may be lowering the temperature or increasing the temperature. Both the situation happen in a single air conditioning space because of in summer season we need a cooling effect, we need a chilled air. Same as in winter season we need a hot air. Because of the winter season the temperature of the room air conditioned space is below 25 degrees Celsius. In such conditions we need a heating of air by heating of air instead of cooling. Next is a fan. Fan is a device used for moving air by creating a pressure difference. It pulls air from a room by a return duct and passes through the cooling or heating coil and then passes to the room by a supply duct. Already we have seen about what is a refrigerator space. Space means air conditioning space means people are using the space or office building or houses, theaters, malls. These and all are refrigerators, air conditioning space. Cooling coil and heating coil. The main component is the cooling coil and heating coil. For making a cooling of a cooling coil is as a evaporator of a refrigeration cycle. Cooling coil is maybe evaporator of a refrigeration cycle or chilling coil. Both the kinds are used. For small capacity air conditioning system, it acts as an evaporator. Inside the tubes are refrigerant flow and outside the air is passed over the coil. For a small capacity air conditioning system. For a larger capacity, the chilled water are used in a cooling coil. Next is the heating coil. Heating coil means mostly in a small tropical region they use a electric heater instead of reversing the refrigeration cycle. Reversing the refrigeration cycle direction, instead of that they use a heating coil for making lower energy consumption. Next is the summer operation and winter operation. Summer operation means we need a cooling of air. In winter operation means we need to heat the air or warm the air in your room. Next is the classification of air conditioning system. According to the arrangement of equipment, there are 3 types of air conditioning system. First one is the central air system and unitary system and unitary central system. Unitary system is a single system. It is for a small room capacity like that. Unitary system. Central system means for large buildings. For large buildings, refrigeration cycles are operating in one corner of the building or outside the building. For a safety purpose, they make a refrigeration cycle system. So cycles are operating outside the building. The cooling energy is absorbed by the water or brine solution. It travels throughout the building. The brine solution or water also travels throughout the building for making a chilled system. According to the purpose of the comfort air conditioning system, industrial air conditioning system. Comfort air conditioning system means it is mostly used for a manpower or human being. Next is the industrial air conditioning system. Industrial air conditioning system, it is a different kind of air conditioning system. In there we need a different situations or different situations or different environment. Maybe when we use for making a fruits or vegetables in a good conditions, there is a different moisture content level or different temperature level. It is a vary from industrial products. What the product we need to store. It is a industrial air conditioning system. Next, according to the season of the year, we use a winter air conditioning system, summer air conditioning system, and year-round air conditioning system, zoned air conditioning system. Winter means we design air conditioning system as working in the winter season or winter climatic conditions. Winter climatic conditions, there is no cooling coil, only heating coil. And summer air conditioning system is we design air conditioning system. It is used only for heating, cooling the air conditioned space air. Next, year-round air conditioning system. It acts as it combined with both winter and summer air conditioning system. It makes a cooling energy and heating also. Sorry. And summer air conditioning system. Already we seen about the summer air conditioning system. It is used for only cooling of. Sorry guys. It is only for a cooling of the refrigerated air conditioned space. Refrigerated space means it is a different, but here is a air conditioned space, cooling of air conditioned space. The components in the summer air conditioning system is a damper. First one is a damper. It is used for controlling the mass flow rate of the air. From the outside environment. We need some in air conditioning space, more number of people are occupying means we need a more oxygen level. So we extract air from the atmosphere and mix it with the room's recirculated air and cooled then sent to the air conditioned space. It is we use a damper for controlling the airflow rate from the outside airflow rate from the atmosphere. Next is the filter. It is used to filter the dust particles and small impurities particles in the air. They are filtered by a filter. Next is cooling coil, heating coil. Next is sump. Why we need a sump? In this condition, in cooling coil, the coil temperature is below the dew point temperature of the room air or conditioned space air. Below the dew point temperature. Then the air contact with or water vapor contact with the cooling coil, its temperature reduces below dew point temperature. The water vapor start condensing. The condensed water are collected in the sump and sent it to the outside atmosphere. Then only we need a sump in the air conditioning system. Next, fan, it is used for circulating the room air. This is the typical air conditioning system. First one is a fan. It is used for circulating the air from room to the cooling coil. Conditioned space, the air are recirculated from the return duct, and then there is a damper. It is act as a control the volume flow rate of outside air to the refrigerator space to the cooling coil. Then there is a filter. It is filtering the dust particles and impurities before the cooling coil. Then the cooling coil makes a condensing the excess moisture in the atmosphere, excess moisture in the air, moisture air, and lowering the temperature of the moisture air. Next is the heating coil. When the heating is needed means it is automatically switched on and the air is heated. Then is circulated by the supply duct.